art lovers, it's Jenny at Julia Baby Jen.
Oh yeah.
So this is another update on things I've been working on lately. For June, the last part of June, I was gone for a week and I didn't do a whole lot when I came back. I had spent a long time working on a big art project for my friend Jen for her birthday. It was very huge. It was a 30 inch by 18 inch big canvas piece that I made about her favorite books. And of course I've already given it to her. So I will post pictures at the end of this video that show that off. That took a long time. Honestly made that in 2 weeks, but I'm amazed I made it in 2 weeks. I spent hours on it, and the last like 4 or 5 days before I left for Nashville, that was all I did other than work. And that was the other thing. I was working like crazy the first half of June because the second half of June I had most of the time off. So I was working like crazy and then went on vacation, and so yeah, a lot of art did not get done in my studio, and which kind of really disappointed me. Because it's summer and I wanted to get a lot done. So July I have done a little bit more so far. I'm getting there. I am off the next 6 days and I will be in the studio almost constantly is my plan. I have to help, it's 4-H week for fair, so I'll be doing that too. So, but I actually will not be as busy this year at the fair. Instead of being there every day, I only have to be there 3 days this year. So that will be good. I will have some time in between there to work. So, and then this weekend I'm off, but I'll be helping the kids do their projects too, but that won't take all the weekend. So, so what else have I worked on? Since I got back, I did, some 4th of July ATCs, and I have mailed those off. Those were for swap. So I will have a picture at the end showing those. I made some fireworks ATCs, some Lady Liberty ATCs, and then a couple of American flags. So I will have those at the end. I've already sent those all off. The other thing I did was a Clue ATC swap. So it was a themed Clue from the board game, and I made 12. I made 2 of each, and they're very similar. I've already sent off the 6 for the swap, and then I've sent off 2 more just randomly. So I only have 4 here, but I'll show off what I have, and then I'll show a picture at the end. Basically, I did the characters from the board game. So got Mrs. White, Mrs. Peacock, Professor Plum, and Mr. Green. And I had Miss Scarlet and Colonel Mustard, who, that was my favorite one actually. And those have already been sent off. So those are what I did there. An Alice in Wonderland swap. I put together a little Alice in Wonderland swap. Basically, so the thing about our swaps in our art exchange mail group is they're pretty informal. Most of the time it's whatever you want to do for them. Sometimes it'll specify if it's an ATC swap, you would make an ATC, or if it's a postcard, you make a postcard. But this is just Alice in Wonderland art. So pretty much it's open to interpretation, whatever you want to do. I always try to throw in some extra goodies. So I do have some goodies here for her. First of all, I have this really cool, I got this really cool calendar at BAM at the beginning of the year when the calendars were all $3. And this one has like dictionary pages with a printed image on top of it. So I've used a few of these already. So I'm sending her this one. It's not super Alice in Wonderland themed, although it did make me think of the Tea Party, and it's a little vintage looking, which is cool. So I'm sending her that, and then I've just got some jelly prints that didn't turn out quite right, but that are kind of Alice in Wonderland-y, you know, they're kind of crazy, I guess, so they kind of fit the theme there, I guess, but she can use these for whatever she wants. And then I was tearing apart a couple of old books that I had, and this one, they were old children's textbooks that I got from the school that they discontinued. So this is the story, and I just thought it was very Alice in Wonderland style. So with the pictures, I loved these pictures. So I'm sending her that to have fun with. Then I got a bunch of little things here. This is just when I was going through my mom's scrapbook stuff she sent me, we had made a bunch of cards and never sent them or did anything with them. So I'm been sending them out in Happy Mail. So this is the card I'm sending her. It is, well, mostly blank. It says have a great day on the inside. I didn't make it to her or anything. So she can either use this as it is and send it to somebody as a card, or she can cut it apart and do whatever she wants to with her art. I'm sending it with the envelopes. If she wants to do it as a card, she can. Up to her. I don't really, it's up to her. I'm sending her a tea bag wrapper for the tea party. Some really cool flower stickers. A flower. And then a little jelly print butterfly that I made. And then this is one of my Mad Hatter Tea Party ATCs I made for that other swap. I still have a few, so I sent her one too, since it's Alice in Wonderland themed. And then these are cute little cutouts I got from the Retro Cafe Art Gallery, which I love. And I kept a few, but I'm sending her a whole bunch. They're just paper cutouts of, and they are Alice in Wonderland themed. So these are the cutouts she's getting. They're directly from the story, so I don't remember all of these, but there's Alice with the Drink Me. Here's the Mad Hatter. So she's getting those. And then, so those are the little extra things I'm kind of sending her. Not all of them are really necessarily art that I did. They're just fun things I'm throwing in the envelope for her that are kind of with the theme. And this is the actual art piece I made her. So this is my Alice in Wonderland art piece. So this one took a while, actually. I spent a lot of time on it. The background, there's two pieces to the background. The top part was a jelly print, which is really hard to see because it covered up most of it, but it was a jelly print. It was a white, mostly white with a little bit of red. And then what I did for the bottom part was I did some texture with gesso. I had my clock stencil, which I thought was good for Alice in Wonderland with the clock. I'm late. Part, and so I did that on the bottom, and then I added paint over all of that. I did all kinds of colors because it's Alice in Wonderland, so it's bright and colorful. And then I did some more paint on the top over the jelly print, and I added some stamps, mostly flowers and some abstract, weird looking stamps, some funky stamps. Then this piece here, this blue with the kind of flowery mushroom almost looking thing, was a jelly print I got from a friend. And it's kind of see-through-y. It's on parchment paper, so it's kind of see-through. You can still see some of the background. Then I've got this little piece here. It's just it's three-dimensional texture. It was a cardstock off of a wedding invitation sample, and I liked the blue with Alice. And then the tea time actually was some envelope art. It's a stamp, and it was on an envelope that I received, so I cut it off. Teacup is from a magazine scrap. This is just a cardstock scrap from a wedding sample. This is just a scrap, painted scrap. There's another piece of that wedding thing. Then I did a Queen of Hearts card. And I've got a sun. I got this in Happy Mail, and it's really cool, and I liked it on this. Then I've got, I guess I've got my little cutouts that I added. I've got the Cheshire Cat down there. I've got one of the soldiers, and I've got the crown, the Queen of Hearts crown. And then we have Alice. Alice I drew on another piece of paper with charcoal pencil, and then I colored in with pastels, and then cut her out and stuck her on there. And that was the part that took me the longest, I think, and letting all the layers dry as I added stuff. So it's a pretty cool collage. I really liked it. Oh, and then I took some of my blue distress paint and did around the edges just a bit to tie in the blue. So lots of blue and purple and a little bit of green. some red. But yeah, lots of blue and purple in this one. So that was my Alice in Wonderland art piece that I did. Okay, another thing I've been working on is for my favorite thing of summer swap, and this one has been super fun. I put together a really cool swap, I think, of fun stuff. So with the little things, and I got a lot of them. First of all, I got this off of a 4th of July cupcake. It's a toothpick, but I thought the streamer thing was fun. I got a little stamp of a shell. This is a little index card I made. Basically, it's under the sea themed. I did an ATC of a pineapple. I love pineapple. Another ATC hanging by the pool. Another ATC sweet summer treats. And then I've got a little bag of sand for her. A donut sticker. A little orange pop sticker. Cherry sticker. And a crab sticker, flip-flops sticker, a little beach chair, a little scrap that I left over from the index card I made under the sea, a root beer bottle cap, and then I did her a little ATC with just a background on it. It's got some shells so she can decorate the ATC however she wants. I've got a stamp of a sunflower on a postcard. And that's just a plain stamp so she can do whatever she wants with that. And then I did a finished one for her of a sunflower. And I've got another little index card I made of a sandcastle with sand on it. And then I've got a couple, these are from a Stampin' Up! Catalog, but it's some summer stamps, and I thought they'd make really fun little drawings for her. She can use those. I got some paint chips in mostly yellows. One invitation that has a pineapple. There's that side and there's that side, so whichever she wants to use. And then I've got her some travel type stickers. A magazine, clip of some barbecued ribs, and some lemonade. And actually on the back is a cheeseburger, so whichever one she wanted to use. There. And then I've got a couple of little things I made. This one was really fun and easy. Some popsicles. So some fun popsicles. Then I've got this one. Summer reading at the beach. And the last one I did is a little poem. Summer, summer. Hair gets lighter, skin gets darker, water gets warmer, drinks get colder, music gets louder, nights get longer, life gets better, which I thought was perfect. That's exactly how I think of summer, and I found this on Pinterest, the poem, and I just did a little watercolor painting with it. So that is my summer swap. The other thing that I did yesterday was jelly prints, and I spent all day doing jelly printing, and I have a ton of jelly prints. I was getting low. I have a bunch that other people have sent me, but my personal stash is getting really low. So I went through and did a ton of jelly printing. I think I got it all here. I started it because one of my art friends, Tara, wanted some jelly prints to make some books, some art journals, so she could use them for background pages, and so she wanted 8.5 by 11 size jelly prints. So I made a bunch for her, and then I made a whole bunch of other ones too. These are the ones that I made for her. I made her 8 of them. I was having some issues yesterday with it. Some of them turned out really good, and some not so great. These were some of the better ones. I really liked this one. I was trying to make them a little more abstract because she's using them as background pages. So those are the ones that I have for Tara. Alright, then I'm just going to go through. I got a bunch of index cards, so we'll just start here going through these quickly. That one I think turned out neat. I did a stamp on that. I really like the index cards because they make really good little elements in the journal pages, and you can add to them and cover them. They're really easy to use. This is a postcard. Actually, I ended up doing 2 sides of it, and I liked this side better. And there's the other side, but I really like that side, so that's probably the side I'll use. This is just a little envelope. I was picking up some of this extra residue, paint residue off of the plate. I had a whole bunch of it. And actually, that looks kind of cool. This is just a scrap that I had. This is a note card, blank note card to do. Another postcard. Another note card. Another postcard. I really like that one. This is a big, I don't know what size this is, but this is a journal page I pulled out. There's a word page, which I really like how that one came out. This was parchment paper. Another word page. Word page. Another postcard. Very light, but I like it. Word page. These are envelopes that I did for Happy Mail. Another note card. Some more index cards here. Some of these are kind of abstract, but that's okay. Get them apart. Yeah, I was jelly printing for hours yesterday. I was having fun. I hadn't done it in a while. I thought, well, I had my jelly plate out and my paints out and was going like crazy, I might as well do a whole bunch. Oops, stuck together there. This is just a half sheet of paper. That's what these are. Those are word pages, and then these are full sheets that I did. These were some of the ones that weren't as good, so I went out sending them to Tara. I'll just keep them. Although this one I liked. This one was okay. This one came out really light. I probably should have added something to it, but that's okay. It can be a background. This was my favorite one. Another journal page. It really turned out cool. The clocks. This one turned out okay. This is an 11 by 14 journal page. This is a big envelope that I did. You can see it. This is just regular envelopes. And actually it got front and back. With my brayer. I was using my brayer to press it in better, and when you do that, it's kind of cool because it does both sides because you get some paint off the brayer. Another book page. This is a cool envelope. It's upside down. This is another big envelope that I did for Happy Meal. Another big one. A smaller envelope. And it has 2 sides actually. And that one was more residue. And one last big one. That was my jelly printing.
Bride to his grave. You know I'm crazy, crazy. you're so